Alright, so this is how you fixed cracked patent leather on Jordan 11s. Yes, you actually heard me. Cracked patent leather on Jordan 11s. This is how you fix it. So as you can see, I got some cracks on these breads. I already did this side. I'm going to do this side now. It's not going to look like a complete factory look, but it's going to look way better and won't be as noticeable. So the ingredients you're going to need: ice and some Shoe Goo. So it's really simple actually. I'm gonna sit down actually. So here. Alright, so what you're gonna do, where the cracks are, it depends on if like the patent leather is completely peeling off, then you have to add more, but if it's just cracked, you don't have to add that much. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna add like a generous amount of it. Just kind of put it on there. And what you're gonna need is you're gonna have to grab an ice cube, because spreading this stuff with your hands, yeah, I have a glove on, I don't want to get any of this stuff. And plus, like, doing it with bare hands will, the ice cube will kind of slide around a little bit, but doing it with your glove on give you better grip. What you're gonna do is look at the Shoe Goo, and you're just gonna spread it. Just spread it around. Make sure you get it in all the cracks on the leather. Try to get it like as smooth as you can get it. It's not going to be 150% smooth. It'll still be a little bit. I'm actually going to put the camera right here. You can see what we're doing here. All right. So yeah, just do this to the point that it's all on the cracks and all that. It's extremely simple. Yeah. So, and please use an ice cube. If you're not using an ice cube, it can really like get all crunchy and just nasty and all that, and just get yucky, and I don't think you want that. But yeah, just an ice cube. And if you screw up while it's still kind of wet, you can just take your bare finger and just rub it right off, and just start over. If it's getting like insanely wet, then switch ice cubes. Like this, and just blow off the water a little bit, and just continue putting on more goo. Actually need a little bit more. Let's get that. Okay, I need some more on here. Make sure that it's sort of dry on the surface when you put it on there. I don't really need that much this time. This is where the crack is, so I gotta kind of be a little careful. And this will hold up while you're walking around with the shoe. I promise it will. Just make sure that it's all put down evenly and perfectly. You don't want too many clumps. I'll show you the finished result in a second. And if your ice cubes have edges on there, you can, if you start getting it on the edges, you can scoop it right off, and it'll just come right off. It will not stick to the ice cube or anything. To the people who have used Shoe Goo and probably just thrown it away and think that it just completely ruined something, it doesn't. I don't really use it mostly for re-gluing shoes, because it's not the best stuff to use. If there's super glue people, don't be using super glue. Super glue is not a good shoe re-gluing thing. Maybe there's some separation right here in your shoe, use that. Yeah. Get barge cement though. Really, that stuff is the best. Alright, so enough talking now. I'm gonna finish this up later, but your finished product should look something like this. Look something like this. It looks a little crunchy because it's not the best work. You can smooth it out way better, but this is just to give you an idea of what it's supposed to look like. I mean, I know you can tell it looks absolutely awful, but you can smooth it out yourself and make it look better. Yeah, so, and then what you're gonna do, you're gonna wait 4 hours for this to dry. I know it's a long, lengthy period, but you want your shoes to look better, not have the cracks on it anymore. Is what you gotta do. So you gotta wait 4 hours, and then we'll come back in and do the last final steps. All right, so it's actually been a whole day with the Shoe Goo, because I had to put some more layers on. But as you can see, the one thing I forgot to film is after you get the Shoe Goo on, you have to paint it with some Angelus flat black paint. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can pick it up. So our next step is to spray it with some Krylon Crystal Clear. I'll leave a link for this too. Be sure to wear some gloves, and be sure to tape up the entire shoe so you don't get it all over. And the gloves, just so when you get it on your skin, well, you can just get it on the gloves, because when you get it on your skin, it's a pain to get off. And make sure to wear a mask, because stuff really stinks. So what you're gonna do, you're not just gonna go directly on the shoe. You're gonna kind of keep some distance and do some swipes, just like this. Just keep a good distance. Make sure you get all the areas that you painted. Don't cake the finisher on. My mom's holding their nose behind the camera. So there you go. See when it's shiny? Now you're just gonna let this sit for 45 minutes outside. Be sure it's outside. Don't put it in any closed area, or else it'll make the area stink. All right, there you go. All right, so this is 45 minutes later. The Crystal Clear has had enough time to dry. As you can tell, it does not look factory. I mean, I didn't really do the greatest job I could, but it looks better. But literally, as you're walking around with it, no one's really gonna notice it. It'll just look like you have on a pair of red 11s. Alright, like, subscribe, leave a comment for what I should do next. And as always, thanks for watching.